started very well, but found going through the tough period, through the middle phase really tough. What are your thoughts around that?
I think through the middle period, it's very hard to play cross-bat shots. If you bash the length, you have to obviously play straight as you can, and you have to try and make the pace. If you change your pace, it's quite difficult out there. The ball was obviously going up and down, but I felt that once you had two batters in, it was actually difficult to try and contain, and obviously wickets changed the momentum. Obviously, it's disappointing not to have two batters for us in at the end, or one batter, but that's just how the game can go.
Thank you, David. The next question is from Wayan by Subayan Chakrabarti. The question is, what are your thoughts about fielding today? You can talk about both teams, and also, was catching difficult under the lights of Dubai?
Obviously, it's very different, playing with high-rise light towers and then obviously round circle towers. So the ball doesn't have to go too high and it can be distracting, but at the end of the day, you've got basic errors that were out there. For us, no communication. That's just poor. But Dale Staines, I think if you were in the stadium and you saw what happened, the ball tailed away from him at the end. That was a very high ball. At the best of times, some people aren't getting that. I think Aaron Finch, he'll be disappointed he dropped that. That was an absolute sitter. But look, not so many people in world cricket are catching that one either. He absolutely got that right out of the middle. So, look, I think obviously coming here, new venue, there's a few challenges, but a bit more communication from our side.
Thanks, David. The question from Times of India: How different is it playing in the UAE than in India? What are you missing? Is it the crowd? Is it the whatever your thoughts are around it?
I think in general with cricket, you miss the fans, the spectators. We play this game to put on a show for them, and hopefully they can come and watch us. And obviously, unfortunate at the moment in these unprecedented times, but we have to thank and credit all the people behind the scenes to get this up and running. We know how tough it is to get over 3,000 people into one country and have, I think, over 15 biosecurity bubbles. It's an amazing effort, an amazing achievement, and we're extremely grateful that we're able to actually play this game.
Brilliant, David. Thank you so much. There's a last one for you from Wisd in India. It was great to see youngsters like Priyam and Abhishek getting a chance. Does SRH feel they are good enough to feature in the middle order throughout the season?
We wouldn't have put them in the middle order if we didn't think they were good enough. And if there's anyone who wants to criticise the middle order batting, it's something I haven't really seen out there before. Some three bizarre dismissals. I've encouraged them to keep playing their way and not think too much about the scenario or the situation out there. We've got to really rely on our senior players to guide those guys out there in the middle. And if it so happens to be two youngsters out there, my message was just to play their natural game. At the end of the day, it's the only way you can learn. It can be difficult at times. It's pressure environment, 100 million people watching this. Just got to keep it calm, keep it simple for them.
Great. David, thank you so much for your time and all the best for the next game.
Thank you. Cheers.